Hi there and welcome to the video tutorial of the construction of Hobbilicious's large chest. Begin by laying out all the main pieces for the base of the chest, glue the tabs and the notches. We recommend a high strength PVA or gel medium. The gel medium will take longer to dry, but it does have a stronger hold. Stick the pieces together and remove any excess glue with a damp paintbrush. This will make it neater for you if you choose to decorate the inside of the chest. You may wish to use an elastic band around the outside so that it holds together nicely while drying. Then add the exterior, smaller hinge components for the base, ensuring that the loop is at the top. You can do this now or you can do it later on, but attach the lock plate and handle to the front of the chest as shown. Next, set out and glue the two lid supports on top of the lid sides and ensure that they are level at the bottom and that the supports align centrally. Try not to overlap any tabs either. Okay, so this next part is quite fiddly. Get the base slats for the chest lid, which can be identified by their narrower width. The front slat has 2 notches and 2 holes, and then the back slat has 5 notches, and ensure that all the notches are facing down and are at the bottom. Glue together the ends of each slat with the lid side. We find that it's easier to put an elastic band around the structure or to have something supported at each end while it dries. Drying should take around 10 to 15 minutes and that should be sufficient to continue without it falling apart. Once it is dried, glue one of the general slats, which can be identified because they only have 2 holes, across the centre and then allow that to dry again. Okay, so at this point you need to glue in your 2 internal arch supports. So if you glue them at each end and in the middle of the arch, and then you can slot them into the slats that are already in place. So next we need to fix in place the back 3 slats for the chest lid. So dab some glue onto the tabs on the arches and at each end of the 3 back slats, which can be identified by their 5 holes, and then slot them into place. Do ensure that these are glued onto the back of the lid so that they align with the initial back slat, so that the hinges are appropriately placed later on. Once the 3 back slats have been glued on, the general slats can make up the rest of the chest lid. Again, if there's any excess glue anywhere, just use a damp paintbrush to wipe that away. So next, glue the tabs on the long back hinge components and then slot them in onto the back of the chest lid. This is a snug fit, but just try to push them in as easily as possible. So now we can glue the second lock plate and handle to the front of the lid, mirroring the handle on the base of the chest. Bring the chest lid and the base together and insert the hinge rings as shown, then manoeuvre them around until they sit nice and level. So ensuring that they sit level allows the 3 dowels to be pushed in comfortably to the 3 sections, and then to keep the dowels in place you can glue on the small discs to each side of the hinge mechanisms. Now we can glue together the nameplate and backing. You can either attach this now or put aside until you've decorated the rest of your chest. So extras are included in the pack, such as cog details for the hinges and buckles for any material that you might want to add, as you can see. But these are obviously optional, you don't have to use them if you don't want to. And then that's your finished treasure chest. Thank you so much for watching, and now you can decorate it however you wish.